Good morning, dear students. Today we will proceed our next chapter of geography, motions of earth. As you know, the earth has two types of motions, rotation and revolution. Firstly, we will discuss on rotation of earth. The continuous spinning of earth on its axis is called rotation. Earth rotates from west to east. The earth rotates on its axis once in 24 hours. Now, inclination of earth axis. The axis of earth on which the earth spins is only an imaginary line that joins the north and south pole. The axis of earth is tilt from vertical line at the angle of 23.5 degree right and 66.5 degree left from the plane of its orbit. The tilt of the axis is known as inclination of the earth axis. Now some important facts are: angle of inclination of earth axis always remains same. The angle of inclination of earth axis never follow the changing position of earth during its revolution around the sun. Axis is always parallel to its position at any time of the year. Next, effect of the earth's rotation. It causes of day and night. Rotation of earth causes deflection in the direction of wind and ocean current. Rotation of earth causes centrifugal, means to move away from a center force. It causes the earth slightly bulged at the equator and flattened at the poles. Now, occurrence of day and night. It is a continuous process. The sun is the only source of light and heat of the earth. Only half of the earth faces the sun and gain light at a time. The side of the earth facing the sun has day, while the other side facing away from the sun has night. The circle that separates day and night is called the circle of illumination. We can call the day as dawn and we can call the night as dusk. Now, effect of revolution of earth. Before starting the effect, we have to know about the revolution. What is revolution? The journey of the earth around the sun in an elliptical orbit is called revolution. One revolution takes 365 days, 4 days. We take 365 days as a single year and the 1/4 day of 4 consecutive years is added to make one full day, which is added to the month of February in the 4th year. Thus, every 4th year has 366 days, such as a year is called a leap year. Now, we will discuss about the effect of revolution on earth. Occurrence of seasons: summer solstice, winter solstice, spring equinox and autumnal equinox. And second is variation in length of day and nights. Solstice: it is the time or date at which the sun reaches its maximum or minimum declination, marked by the longest and shortest days. The sun is the ultimate source of energy. Changing intensity and concentration of energy, its rays gives rise to the season. There are two types of solstice: summer solstice and winter solstice. First, summer solstice. On 21st June, the North Pole is tilted towards the sun. The sun overhead or direct rays of the sun fall on the Tropic of Cancer at 23.5 degree north. This position of the earth is called summer solstice. Next, winter solstice. On 22nd December, during winter solstice, the southern hemisphere is inclined towards the sun and northern hemisphere stays away from sun. Sun rays fall vertically on the Tropic of Capricorn at 23.5 degree. The southern hemisphere receives more light and heat as compared to the northern hemisphere. Now we will discuss about equinoxes. Equinox is a Latin word. The term equi means equal and nox means night, and together they mean the day when night and day are of equal duration, 12 hours each. Days and nights are equal on March 21st and September 23rd. Now, spring equinox on March 21st. During spring equinox, the sun head the equator. Whole earth experiences the equal day and night. Temperature remains mild through. This position is called spring or vernal equinox. Now, autumnal equinox on 23rd September. During spring equinox, the sun head the equator. Whole earth experiences the equal day and night. Temperature remains mild. Now, variation of day and night. Northern hemisphere remain tilted toward the sun for half of the year, and the southern hemisphere remain for next half year. When the northern hemisphere remain inclined towards sun, then the North Pole receive light 24 hours and conditions are reversed in southern hemisphere. This time days are longer and nights are short in northern hemisphere. When the southern hemisphere remain inclined towards sun, then the South Pole receive light 24 hours and conditions are reversed in northern hemisphere. This time days are longer in southern hemisphere. That's all about this chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.